Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 things you need to know if you want to work at a theme park as a stage manager. My name is Kent, and this is your half-hour call.
Attention cast and crew, this is your half-hour call. Half hour to the top of the show. Half hour.
What is up, my friends? I am just over a month into my work here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and so far I've opened The Musketeers, a brand new atmospheric show, and I'm working on production for the entire Summer Nights event, including the return of Spark, the Laser and Pyrotechnic Spectacular, and the all-new Summer Nights block parties. Returning to the park has made me realize how much better prepared I was this time around than my first contract, so today we are talking the top 5 things I wish I knew before starting my first contract as a theme park stage manager. Plus, stick around till the end of the video for a sneak preview of the show I'm working on right now. But if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Kent, and you are watching Half Hour Call, where we're dedicated to shining the spotlight on technical theater. So if you want how-to videos, interviews with industry leaders, and insider theater updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss another video. While theme parks are a great place to work as a stage manager, there is a bit of a learning curve for people who come from a more traditional theater background. First things first, you should expect to work weird hours. Theme park stage managers, especially for seasonal events, will work long hours and weird times. For Halloween, I worked from noon until 2 in the morning, 4 or 5 days a week, Thursday through Sunday. For Summer Nights this year, I'll be doing the Musketeers in the day, starting at around 10 in the morning, and then Spark at night, generally leaving around 11 at night. Personally, I love long days, as long as I take breaks throughout the day. But if you don't love long days, let this be your heads up. But at least the good news is that those long days are on the clock. At least where I've worked, stage managers are hourly employees. This means that all the ambiguity about what does and does not constitute overtime and work hours that we're currently experiencing in traditional theater is a non-issue. If you're working at all, you're clocked in. If you're not working, you're clocked out. Simple. While this does mean you can't go home right after the show and do your report at your leisure, it does mean you're being paid for the time that it takes you to do that report. I don't even have access to my Busch Gardens email when I'm off the clock. At first this was really unsettling, but now it's kind of freeing. Plus, I like the ritual of clocking out to remind me not to take stress from the day home with me. Does it work? Not always, but it's nice. If you want to work in theme parks, be sure to invest in some durable and comfortable work shoes because you're going to be walking a lot. Depending on your specific show or event, you may be walking a lot. I've been walking around 6 miles a day over the course of a shift. Theme parks generally have a bit of a trek from the employee parking lot to your work location, and if you're doing a roaming show like I'm working on now, or an event that takes place over a whole section of the park, you will definitely get your steps in. Pro tip, if you're working on an outdoor show, keep a spare junky pair of shoes in your office or green room, so that way when it rains you can change into your backups and keep your comfy shoes nice and dry. And don't forget a spare pair of socks. Stage managing in theme parks is a lot closer to a traditional job in the sense that you can have consistent employment, work consistently with one company, and have opportunities for advancement. If you find a theme park you really like, there are more likely to be opportunities for advancement for stage managers. At Universal, I know Halloween Horror Nights stage managers that have gone on to the show direction department, and here at Busch Gardens, most of the full-time staff in the entertainment office started with the company as stage managers. The biggest adjustment to make is to realize that the play is not actually the thing. At least not for a lot of the people you'll be working with. While every stage manager has to coordinate with other departments who all have different priorities, in a traditional theater setting, everyone is generally working on the show as the main event. At a theme park, live entertainment is just one part of a guest's day. There are many other departments that you'll need to work with, park operations, culinary, merchandise, ride maintenance, whose priorities are not the show at all. In fact, it's often the opposite. Shows and events will be designed to aid other departments, such as the sale of food or merchandise, or simply to get guests to stay in the park for longer, and it's quite an adjustment to make. And a bonus tip, watch the guests. Theme parks involve a lot of repetition. You may do the same show 6 times a day, 6 days a week for 6 months, or even 6 years. Whenever I get frustrated or tired or burned out, I remind myself to watch the guests. Many guests, particularly the younger guests and kids, are being exposed to live entertainment for the first time in their entire lives. Remembering why we're all here can really boost morale on those days where you just want to take a nap. And as promised, check out some of the clips from the show I'm working on right now.
All for one, and one for all!
do you want to know about working in theme parks? Let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to cover it in a future video. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. My name is Kent, and this has been your half-hour call.
Find the perfect gift for the stage manager in your life at the Half Hour Call store, now with free shipping on all domestic orders. New products added frequently. Visit KentJamesCollins.com/store to shop now.